Senate's attempt to ease the economic burden shouldered by Kenyans due to the coronavirus has taken off after Nairobi Senator Johnson Sakaja, who also chairs the Senate Ad Hoc Committee on COVID-19, tabled a bill in the House. The bill seeking to exempt Kenyans from paying rent, utility charges and servicing loans, among other measures, until the pandemic ends, is the Senate's focal point to rescue Kenyans from the pangs of the deadly virus.
And I want to call upon the National Assembly to quicken the process of passing this legislation, Mr. Speaker, so that we can have a legal framework and that harmonizes ways in which we are going to fight this virus.
It's a virus which is virulent, which can attack, and if it goes to the extreme consequence, it can cause death. That's why you've seen massive deaths in some of these countries where this virus has not been properly controlled. And therefore, we have the with all means as Kenyans to be able to stop this pandemic.
This, as the Senate also shifted its attention to the COVID-19 fund, which has so far received in excess of 1.2 billion shillings, among other government funds, meant for the elderly and the vulnerable to absorb the shock of the pandemic, with senators calling for an audit on how funds are being processed.
How is this money being spent? When you ask those questions, nobody wants to give you the answer. We are seeing different counties coming up with different plans. I think it is important for all these counties to be coordinated. Someone was asking yesterday, how come Machakos County is able to set up, these hospitals in the stadium, and your county is not able to?
Still on COVID-19, Kilifi County government has stepped up the war on the virus by closing its borders and withdrawing special passes issued to government employees and other essential providers, unless authorized by the county secretary and head of the public service in cases of emergency.
Ilibidi tushike watu 200 wakibobea pombe ya mnazi. Kati ya 200 hawa, 2 walikuwa polisi, askari. Na wote wanapeana mrija, unatembea mrija. Hii ni njia moja ya kuita kifo.
Despite 9 COVID-19 cases having been confirmed within Kilifi, locals continue to ignore government directives after a group attended a public funeral over the weekend. Apul Kamau, K24 Evening Edition.